What is going on, boys? I am live yet again. I really have a couple videos I need to do tonight, but I'm going to do the stream, then I'm going to drop a video after the stream, hopefully. Not right after the stream, but like a little bit afterwards. So that way I'm good for the rest of the day. But welcome to the weekly live chat. Every Wednesday I go live, all right? Man, we're finally at UFC 319. We're finally at UFC 319. I can't believe it. I really genuinely can't believe it. It really is insane that it creeped up on us like that. But we are here. We're a couple days away now. So, I hope you guys are excited. I'll be live streaming on Saturday night if you care to join me. Joey Habibi, how are you, brother? Cocaine Connor, training footage. Thank you for the 279 Canadian, man. I appreciate it. Vapes first one in the building tonight. Shout out to Vapes. Thank you for your support. Yasaf, what's going on? M. Erican, what's up? What's going on? Like the damn stream. I'll be there. Joey, have you seen the footage of Islam? He looks like a beast. I have not. 3 more sleeps. 3 more sleeps, and then we're finally there. Smash time. Hamzat's grappling is shocking. Everyone who faced it is shocked by the speed and strength and skill. DDP will be shocked as well. DDP isn't going to see what's coming. That's for show. I think he's going to get ragdolled in the first round. I really do believe he's going to get ragdolled in the first round. It's going to be a bad mauling. I'm not even kidding either. He's going to get victimized. I told you guys. I told you before the, what was it? What was I about to say? I think I was going to say I told you before the Whitaker fight it was going to happen, and look what happened. Look what happened, boys. Marshall U, Hamzat Mauls, DDP, hit the like. Thank you for the 199, Marshall U. Appreciate your support. I mean, it's pretty clear, man. It really is pretty clear to me. I think he's going to run through him. I think he'll show up, both look healthy and ready to bang. There's going to be so many excuses. I genuinely believe there's going to be so many fucking excuses for DDP afterwards. But man, DDP, man, he shot a takedown, man. He didn't mean to get darsed. Shout out to you, Joe. You've been watching for 2 years, and these bums don't know what it's like to be tall, dark, and handsome. True. When I watch the fights, I just go to your live stream and just listen to the commentary because the 3 baldies can't do their job. I'm happy. I'm happy to be there for you. Why do I have a feeling DDP will just Leon Edwards and shoot a takedown on Hamzat? Nah. If he does, it's going to be really bad, man. It really is going to be bad. He's going to get humiliated. I promise you, if he shoots a takedown in the first minute, he's getting darce choked. Mark my words on that. If DDP shoots a takedown in the first minute, a sloppy-ass, bogus-ass takedown, he's getting darce choked. And going to be humiliated for the rest of his career. That is a fact. Write that down on a piece of paper right now. It's a fact. I'm so excited for DDP Hamzat. I feel like the only way to beat Hamzat is to embrace the grappling, not shoot on Chimaev. But expect you will get taken down because most fighters are scared. Man, this is just a narrative that people have regurgitated to sound smart. Man, don't be scared of the grappling, bro. Don't be scared of the grappling. At the end of the day, you have to be conscious of the grappling. Like, it's just, I just feel like it's a non-statement. It's a non-statement that people are regurgitating. Everyone in the MMA community is regurgitating as some, like, look at me, I'm a genius, okay? If you want to say DDP can't just run away like a scared little girl the entire fight because he's worried about the grappling, fair enough. But again, does that sound like educated analysis? If I'm DDP, I'm just fucking throwing knees the entire time, feinting knees the entire time, pressing forward, but not always pressing forward because you gotta keep that unorthodox, unpredictable style. That is the way you beat Hamzat, but it's really not possible. I think he's outskilled. I think he's outgunned, man. It's like me versus overlap. He's outgunned, man. He's really outgunned. That's the truth. Joe, remember after Hamzat mauled Rob, my immediate reaction was any way can downplay the performance, and you go, there's 100% going to be excuse, and then the teeth narrative come out. I told you that, bro. I told you there would be an excuse. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. Affy legit made everyone a member. Love it. There you go. Only way DDP wins if he does like a knee like Masvidal. Nah, the only way he wins is like fluke. Fluky injury. That's the only way. That's the only way he gets it done. That's my take on it. I only see it happening. That's the only way I see it happening, man. He put gunned like Joey versus Jones. Joey would maul Jones. What's up, Joey? What's up? You are late. So, Joey, let's be honest. I'm picking Hamzat to win, but I think this will be tougher than Robert. Like, Robert has seemed to be ragdoll, but I'm picking Hamzat by decision. I know that's crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. But Robert Whittaker took Dricus down in the first round. What's the topic? Gotta hit you with my super chat take. You the man, Joey. Good to see you live again. Wednesday Night Live is the best. Right now, we're talking about what would our strategy be if we were DDP going into the Hamzat fight. Is essentially what we're thinking. Who else thinks Hamzat loses motivational post-title win? I hope not. I'd laugh if he just super active fights again before the end of the year. And then I can laugh in everyone's face. I think Strickland beats Hamzat. Hamzat has 10 seconds of cardio, and Strickland is madman. He always goes to war. Yeah, I don't think Hamzat can handle the man dance. I don't think Hamzat can handle the man dance. I really don't think he can. You think he can handle the man dance? Nah, the man dance is too much for him. 90 viewers, only 60 likes. Pathetic. I know. Getting extra bummy around here, man. Getting really bummy. So, getting sick how he could hold the belt for longer. It's getting real bummy around here these days. Thoughts on Usman claiming Hamzat was nothing special? I think Usman is an egomaniac. And I think he gets his ego hurt easily, and getting 10-8 by a guy. I don't think Usman's the brightest bulb, so he's trying to downplay it. Huzaifa with the 199, the voice of reason, DDP versus Hamzat. What can I say? I just speak facts in this community. I just speak some facts in this community. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? But I am the voice of reason. And I will be correct yet again. And I will be correct yet again. And nobody will get a victory lap over me. But we'll see. We shall see. Thank you for the 199. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Appreciate you. We're getting so close to 40K. We're 400 away, basically. A little over 400 away. Yes, a little. I mean, think about that. I mean, we're going to be at 40, and then it's the road to 50, which is really what I care about here. It's really what I care about here. The road to 50K. I did see 319 got another fight. One of the guys from Dana White's Contender Series getting a quick turnaround. Now there's 15 fights. What's the new fight? Oh, it's Says Nato. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is that the guy that got the opportunity? Or am I mistaken? Or is that Ultimate Fighter bullshit? 15 fights. Which other fight am I missing here? Oh, no, it's Bay Sanger Susurkayev versus Eric Nolan. Damn, dude's turning around on not even 1 week's notice. Not even 1 week's notice. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Great to see Camille, number 2 Hamzat fan here. I think there's only one way to settle it. I think we got to have a Dono. I think we might have to have a Dono war. Zachary with the 999. 1 round DDP TKO or the 4th round. We'll come back here and Dono big when I win, Joey. Hope your day is going well. I'm so excited for the whole card. I'm so excited. Are you going to be here live for the live stream? So if DDP loses, how big of a Dono are we talking about? Or is it only if DDP wins? Anybody else? Anybody? Is it only if DDP wins? But Zachary, nonetheless, I appreciate your support. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Joe, do you want free tickets to Canelo Crawford? Yeah, I'll take them. As long as they're coming from Nina Drama. Can you guys get Nino on the channel? I want Nino on the channel. I want to get Nina Drama as a special guest. I would have Nina Drama on the channel. I think it'd be hilarious. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. Flying to Chicago tomorrow morning. I'm spitting out ice out of my mouth. Flying to Chicago tomorrow morning. This is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Who are you going with? Are you going with your girl again or what? I forgot. You going with your boyfriend? Are you taking your girlfriend or your boyfriend? I don't remember. Sauger says, I sure as fuck hope I don't meet Huzaifa. He said, can't associate with single-digit donors. Dude said, I can't associate with single-digit donors. Anybody else excited to see Kaio weigh in? No. I don't care about Kaio, dude. I can't stand Kaio. I know bro's celebrating being the backup, yet just cutting weight 2 times in 3 weeks. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Camille, please embarrass this guy, Huzaifa. Joey, also the dude's going to be at the presser tomorrow as well, even though he's going to be on the prelims. Dana really likes him. Why is that? Is there a reason? I haven't really followed that. I haven't really followed that. Joe, what do you think truly made Hamzat struggle against a small 170? He didn't really struggle, man. He just tried to fight in a pure brawl, and that's why. Hamzat literally dominates Gilbert if he actually fights to his strengths and fights with a strategy. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Your girlfriend isn't coming. Meeting my buddy. Cool. Thank you for the 199. Shout out to Huzaifa with the multi 199s after Zach with the $10 holler. Zach also said, only if DDP wins, JK, I got a couple juicy parlays, and we'll tune in during the stream. I'm watching with my buddies at my friend's house. Dude, I hope you have a good Saturday, bro. I hope everyone enjoys the card. If I don't see you on Saturday, you can pop in. You can pop in for a little bit and just say what's up. Not going to lie, 319 is a certified boys night. That's true. I'm really looking forward to it. Did you see the clip where Ilias says he liked the Nelk boys interview? I've heard people talk about it, but I've not seen it specifically. No, there's not any reason. Dana just wanted to do it short turnaround in Dana White's Contender Series performance. Basically, he likes Dana's pretty smart in the fact that he knows that it will bring a little bit of buzz. You know, people are like, man, this is unprecedented. It's funny because I'm seeing more people saying DDP beats Hamzat than Gane beats Aspinall, even though the latter is more justifiable. It's too many casuals around here in this community. Too many casuals in this community. They don't know what they're talking about. Hamzat easily beats DDP. Damn, the beard's looking pretty good. I could be like this. Isn't this what Hamzat does? Looks at that. If Chimaev wins, it's a disaster, man. Dude only fights one time a year. We need a champion like Strickland and Aspinall who fight every other month and do the man dance. Imagine what those guys who say DDP by plot armor are going to say if DDP somehow wins. I don't even want to think about it. Oh, God. Most MMA YouTubers are choosing Hamzat, Joey. I think Lucas is picking Hamzat and bedtime is too. Cool. Maybe it's just because I'm picking Hamzat. It seems like everyone in chat's like, no, man, DDP. Not everyone, but there's two. I feel like they stick out to me. Joey, did you pick Mario to beat Patchy Mix? Yes. I did pick Mario to beat Patchy Mix, and I said people were hyping him up. The only man dance Strickland does is with his daddy. Joey can't wait for be back after DDP wins. Comments. Can't wait to see DDP break Chimaev at the presser. If he mentions one joke about his immune system, it's over. DDP's a lock. I'm glad my level of sarcasm has worn off on you. To the point you know exactly what the like your sarcasm perfectly matches the shit MMA community. Let's see. Dude, it's so funny. Did you see my tweet about Cyril Gane and Tom Aspinall? It got so many people angry. They didn't even realize the irony there. I'm part of the MMA community tonight. I'm going to drop some interesting takes. I picked Mario too. Patchy talked too damn much. I didn't care what he had to say. I knew he was overrated. Oh, man, did you hear DDP reference Hamzat's runny nose? Yeah, man. I saw the tweet. People need to check Topology. I know. They don't know what they're talking about. I cooked this up while I was on stream. I said, I really hope Cyril Gane beats Tom Aspinall at UFC 321. Aspinall winning would be a disaster for the heavyweight division. He's legit fought one time from November 2023 until August 2025. I'm beyond tired of this guy holding up the division. Literally, that infuriated people, but they don't realize I'm exposing their hypocrisy. I'm exposing their hypocrisy. What an embarrassment Aspinall is ducking Jones. I know. So like DDP can beat the rest of besides Hamzat middleweight. You should have tagged Dean Thomas in that tweet. You should have tagged him. You should have tagged him, buddy. I don't give a fuck about Dean Thomas. He's irrelevant to the MMA community. He really is. He really is, my friend. Damn. Let me take a look. Damn, that's it. Hold up. Wait a minute. $50. I didn't realize that video got all the way up to 50K. That's pretty good. Got all the way up to 50K. That's pretty sweet. Weed is tight. Laura Sanko nodding her head after everything Dean Thomas says. I saw that. It was annoying, man. It was very, very, very annoying. Zachary with the $4.99. DDP is too durable. Plus, I keep rewinding Burns, almost dropping Hamzat. Basic take, I feel. But I just think he chins Hamzat or decision. Zachary, you could not be more wrong, bro. But if you're right, I'll give you credit on Saturday. We'll talk about it on Saturday. I see you being so far off, man. I see you being so far off. People are overrating Dricus because he beat Strickland twice. He beat Strickland twice. You guys think that's a good win? Like, are we really going to hype up 2 wins over Strickland and act like they're amazing? Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, is it really that good? Is 2 wins over Strickland really that meaningful? You guys tell me. Is it really that meaningful? I don't really think so. I mean, Strickland didn't even fight in the second fight. What the fuck? What a waste of time that was. I really think it was a massive waste of time. I really, really do. Massive waste of time. I mean, Strickland showed up a second undeserved title fight after never defending the belt. You had the bummy of all bummies of the fan base acting like somehow it's like Strickland was good and deserved a title shot. What an embarrassment. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I thought I heard something out in my hallway. I was like, wondering what my dog was doing. So I just disappeared. You ignored that he schooled Whitaker and Adesanya. I didn't ignore, but we're like, people are like, man, he looks so good, man. He doesn't really look that good. Imavov's resume is better than DDP's. Is better than DDP's. Izzy, Cannonier, Allen, Delidze, Buckley. Hot take, but you're kind of right. Hot take, but you're kind of right. Don't let him booty you, son. Excuse me. Don't let him booty you, son. Maybe it was a wolf. Joe Chimaev's got 10 million followers before even winning the belt. How the fuck are motherfuckers trying to say if he's waxed, DDP won't be a bigger star than Tapori? He's easily be the face of the UFC. Yeah, if he destroys DDP, I think he's going to be the biggest star in the UFC, especially if he runs through him. That is a fact. For show. Now, the first win wasn't too amazing, but the second one was a complete shutdown. Yeah, Strickland didn't fight, though. I can't believe we wasted time waiting for that. We could have already... This could have been Hamzat's first title defense right now already. It really could have been. Hamzat's getting the black belt after win. Chat, heard it here first. Insider info. Okay. Is he not already? What's up, Joey? Number 1 Strickland hater. Strickland beats Hamzat, by the way. You're smoking crack. You're literally smoking. Who even says that type of stuff? But by the way, Zachary, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate you. Speak into the mic. Is that good enough? Joey, it must be me or something. Sometimes can John Jones be fake 1 minute? Who will say, I want to be friends with DC, then he laughs at him and cries. Jones is just a weirdo. He's a weird dude. I mean, it's fairly obvious he's a weird dude. It's fairly obvious he's a weird fucking dude. Man, I got to watch a Chandler interview tomorrow, and I got to do my full breakdown and prediction of the main. Strickland versus Whitaker. Strickland already ducked that fight, man. Strickland ducks every fight under the sun. Strickland already ducked every fight under the sun. That's the truth. You guys don't know that? He's turned down Whitaker multiple times. He's turned down Hamzat multiple times. He's turned down Caio Baralho. He won't fight anyone. He's too many. He's being friends with these dudes. You can't fight them. The second Strickland fight don't count for DDP when dude whose coach literally had to beg him to fight. How the fuck can you call that a title defense? Pathetic. It's not DDP's fault, but it was a pathetic performance, man. Bro, what pisses me off is the UFC crew makes fun of DC so much, like DC wouldn't beat the shit out of the crew. I don't watch it, so I don't know. Dude, did Michael Chandler's video glazing Dana White and Paramount got less views than Joey's most recent vid? He did an individual video on his channel, right? He did a 36-minute video with Ariel. Dude said everything you need to know. He doesn't know shit. You're a fucking bum, man. Chandler, you don't know shit. Oh my god. Chandler's such a fucking bum, man. God. This dude's a bum. I really can't stand this motherfucker. I may get a strike on YouTube if I make a video about Chandler. I may literally get a strike. Are you guys going to back me up if I get a strike and I get banned from YouTube for 3 weeks? Because I can't help myself. I really can't help myself. That dude's such a puss. Who is the Chandler of the chat? I don't know. Aaron Pico is going to beat Lerone. He's a former American wrestler and highest level in California. Accolade alone speaks for how good Pico is. Yeah. That was a good one. What was a good one? I don't even know what I said. Who does Strickland fight if he's ducking everyone? Exactly. He'll duck Fluffy too. He paid $400 for the Paramount Gucci shirt. Yes, 100%. Remember Chandler's plan to beat Charles, beat Max for BMF, then beats Islam for the title? He couldn't even beat Patty. Dude, I can't stand Chandler. I really can't stand Chandler at all. I find that dude so fucking annoying. It's gotten worse and worse. Am I wrong or has it gotten worse, man? Am I wrong or has it genuinely gotten worse? I think it has. I think it has. I think it's gotten worse. It's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Imagine acting like that. Hold up. Hold up a second. Okay, there we go. There. Okay, I was just checking something real quick. Sorry. Chandler's shirt costs as much as a pay-per-view. That's crazy. If you meet Chandler in person, he will show you his Jefferson County. Does anyone like Chandler? Honestly. Can someone tell me? Is there anyone out there that actually likes Chandler? I can't. How can you support what a clown? He'll be glazing Conor in his coffin. Chandler's the biggest cock for UFC brass and for Uncle Donnie. He's a complete and utter imbecile who strings some words together. Dude, I don't even think Dana likes him. I used to like Chandler when he's in Bellator as well. It's Dirty Mike or CTE Mike or Muscle Milk Mike. Yeah, it's Dirty Mike, man. He's a cheater. Anyone else notice how Bo's bitch ass has been stupid quite before the fight? Dude used to live for these moments in the past. Stupid quiet, is that what you're saying? I would like watching Chandler beat every part of every lightweight's highlight reel. That's true. Masood said, my bad, Joey. I'm back. Yeah, I was waiting for you, man. Nah. Chandler provides entertainment value. The roasting videos are the best. I'm going in, man. I'm the next. If I do a video about Chandler tomorrow, I'm literally going to be 100 out of 100 hater. Like, I don't care if that dude sips a fucking coffee. I'm going to find the most minuscule thing to hate on. It's going to be like a 2-hour hate video. If I got to sit through a 36-minute interview with Chandler, oh, God. That should be criminal. That should be someone's going to have to drop a $500 dono and say, do the Chandler video. I don't think I can sit through a 36-minute interview. Trump got Hamzat to the U.S., okay. The Patty fight was it for him, too. Patty beat the fuck out of him. How I remember watching that shit. I was starting to get lightheaded from enjoyment. I was starting to get, I remember I was reacting. I started to get lightheaded. I was so happy. I was so fucking happy. What was more satisfying, the Paddy beating over Chandler, RDR mauling belt? Paddy beating over Chandler, I think. But I enjoyed both of them. Wouldn't mind seeing Joaquin Buckley go to 85 and beat the shit out of Bo Nickel to redeem his Usman loss. He'd probably lose, man. He'd probably lose. Sean Strickland went to war. The first DDP was bleeding like an American badass. He is and busted. DDP eye and jab and teep. Hey, Joey, is Fiziev hit as hard as somebody as, say, Drew Dober would if he beat Justin? I don't even know what that means. Masood is back with a $2 dono. My current take, Islam losing pound for pound is bullshit. I agree. I think it is bullshit. Chandler's 100 times more insufferable than Bo. He is your epitome of work snitch, is he not? Is he not the epitome of work snitch? You guys tell me. You guys tell me. Is he not a work snitch? He would snitch like crazy. He would snitch like crazy at work if he had a regular job. He probably snitches on dudes now. It's like, yeah, man, he used an IV to rehydrate. Matthew Thompson's a work snitch as well. Doesn't surprise me. You got a promotion from snitching? Fair enough. Dan Hooker also does that. Does what? Does what, my friend? Work snitch? Oh, the IV stuff. Okay, I see what you were getting at. Yeah, Matthew Thompson's definitely a work snitch as well. Paddy was losing the fight versus Chandler. He got lucky that Chandler slipped and fell and hit himself. Remember, he was saying some bullshit like he hit himself and that's how he got a black eye? Remember that? Jay, the fact that Chandler had the audacity to call out Max for a BMF title fight after literally losing dominantly and celebrating having Charles on his back. Remember, he said he wasn't even injured, and then afterwards, remember, after he lost to Paddy, he said he came back too soon? Book Sean Jab Teep Strickland versus I will beat Hamzat Sobo Nickel. Hooker's a big snitch he did on Islam. Yeah, he lied, though. He made that up. Wasn't even snitching. He lied. Paddy was losing that fight versus Chandler. He got lucky that Chandler... Yeah, I read that. You think Charles could beat Gamrot? Yeah. I don't know that he would at this point in his career, but he could. Does Chandler ever get the McGregor fight? No. No, I do not believe that he does. But we'll see. We'll see if he can somehow pull it off. Early pick, Charles Fiziev. I'm pissed I didn't make a video, but I had other stuff going on last week. Early pick. I'm going Fiziev, man. I think Charles is getting old. Yeah, Chandler could have lost a couple more fights if he wasn't waiting for McGregor. That's the truth. You need to move the mic closer when kicking back in your chair. There's no moving it closer. I'm sure it sounds all right. But, yeah, I've just been chilling back recently. Chilling back. I used to have like a ottoman underneath the chair. I got rid of it a while ago, but I might bring it back. I like to mix it in on occasion. But, yeah, I'll sit up. Brian stands back. I wonder why they ended up bringing him back. Did they say why that is? Joe, you have a problem with the sound? It's low? Well, not anymore, my friend. Not anymore. I'm up close to the microphone. I'm sorry. God forbid I relax a little bit. Get a little bit of leisure time. How shit must Dan Hooker feel knowing he's the reason Chandler's been in the top 5 for years now? Dude, that is true. Yeah, Brian Stan used to be decent. I hope they make Justin versus Dan so Justin doesn't get the next title shot too. If Justin gets the next title shot, I'm gonna throw up. Chandler verbally tapping into McGregor. That'd be fun. That'd be funny as hell. Be funny as hell. You know he was searching all over for them nude pictures so he could crank his hog to it, right? You know that, right? What is that? Joe Bryan battles ass crying that he's on the prelims, not the main card. Since when does he... Since when does he belong on a pay-per-view main card? I told you this several times, but go back and listen to your lives compared to your videos. Your lives have low sound. Even when you sit up, I don't know if it's a setting, just compared the two after stream. I just think naturally when I'm recording a video, I talk more like this. Or when I'm talking in a stream, I'm just kind of chilled. So I think it's just the way I'm talking. When I'm talking in a video, I'm like this. Ready? What's going on, guys? Welcome. Khamzat Chimaev. It's like I'm just talking more assertive, but like when I'm live streaming, I'm just kind of chilling. So there's really nothing I can do. It's just my personal volume. I would have to sit here and talk like this. So I think that's what it is. I think I've told you that before. Oh, just hearing Hamzat's name made me hard. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Dude said he got hard for Hamzat. I'm done, Opie. Chandler's screensavers, McGregor's nudes. That is a fact. There you go, Betsy. I think Conor would flatline Chandler in the first 30 seconds. I'd pick Conor over Chandler. I would pick Conor over Chandler for sure. You go full. Okay. Oh. MMA Johnny finally returned, man. MMA Johnny. Hey, guys. MMA Johnny's the OG for complaining about donos. He's the OG of complaining about donos. So you guys know what to do. All right. I got to text my friends real quick. Yeah, MMA Johnny really hates donos, man. You really hurry up and send donos, please. Thank you. MMA Johnny is in chat. MMA Johnny used to always sit in chat and complain about donos. Joey's sound quality getting real bummy around here. That's true. It is getting real bummy around here. When McGregor goes broke, at least he'll be able to sell Chandler's bathwater. That's true. McGregor will go broke eventually. I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize that, Jackson. I've been saying that literally for years, and everyone says, you're crazy, Joey. You're crazy, buddy. Michael Chandler is desperate high school girl for popular boy Conor. Conor will lose to Chandler by over... Okay. Alrighty. There you go. Conor will... I heard that. Yeah. Damn, boys. I can't believe we're a couple days out from UFC 319. Coke 3027. Coke and fentanyl, yeah. 3025 probably. I can see Hamzat's head kicking DDP in the second round after a dominant ground and pound first round. Dude, Hamzat's really gonna fuck DDP up bad. MMA Johnny heard about all them donos and had to come back and return. He returned one other time like 3 or 4 months ago. And we had a straight up dono war and then he just disappeared and left. Joe, we need to put pressure on the UFC to book an anticipated rematch between Blades and Kuniev. Aspinall's best win out here losing to debutantes. That's true. When Dricus isn't around Hamzat, he's talking shit. When he is, he's shaking a little. Okay. Aaron Pico, the next big thing. People are overrating Aaron Pico. That's a fact. But sure. Maybe he's the next big thing. He's going to get Dana white privilege next. I could see it. I could see the Dana White privilege coming along. I can see the Dana White privilege coming along for Aaron Pico. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say what kind of Dana White privilege he's gonna get. We'll have to just wait and see. Capo, thank you for the 199 euros. Can we get a Dono war going? I think that's definitely going to cap off a Dono war. I think that's definitely. I mean, the Dono war has begun. Who's going to battle it out with Capo? Who's going to battle it out with Capo for the MMA Johnny appearance? MMA Joey's sleeping on the heart and iron will of DDP. Jackson, you better be getting that artistic mind going, bro. Saturday night, we're making something. We're making something, brother. We are making something. I'm still picking Tom, but the fact that people think Tom is the better striker than Gane is hilarious. It's a straight striking match that goes to decision. Expect to hear 50-45 Gane scorecards. 100%. I watch your lives all the time and your mic is low even when closer, like in the intros. Okay, I'll work on that. I'll work on it. I just watch all the wars highlights and your lives pops up. I'm so hyped for this weekend. Me too. I'm like Joey's AI art making chatbot. What are we going to do, bro? We got to get, it's got to be something sick, man. I don't know what we can do as like an abstract background. Maybe we throw a wolf in the background. You think we can do something like that? Maybe him like holding the title up or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what pictures pop up. We'll have to see what kind of pictures are taken, what exactly happens, how it goes. But I mean, it's going to be legendary, I think. I think he's going to go out there and just rag down, run through him, and victimize him. Excuse the hell out of me. I don't think Gane's going to get finished in the first round. Everyone says Gane got hurt by Tuivasa. You do realize Tom Aspinall gets tagged by everyone he fights, right? So, just because DJ isn't a white, what's that mean? Does not mean he's a. I don't know what you're talking about. Just hit me. A large portion of the MMA fans hate Muslim, but let's be real. The biggest fights always include a Muslim fighter. Ain't that some shit? Hating for no damn reason. I never thought of that. I don't know if it's always, but yeah, it definitely exists. I don't know if everyone does, but we didn't say everyone. You said large. Chandler verbally tapping or Aspinall verbally tapping and being wheeled out in the world's smallest chair with no serious injuries. Chandler verbally tapping. It's now or never for Chimaev? Yeah, I think so. I think so, my friend. Everyone liked the stream. Yeah, we got 152 in the building. 50 bummy likes. 50 bummy. I mean, it's getting out of hand around here. It's really getting out of hand. Curtis gave Aspinall no respect in their first fight and dropped him. And finished him. Brutalized him. First round TKO. Like literally we're talking about a champ who's 1-1 with Curtis Blades on a 3-fight winning streak. 1-1. 1-1 with Curtis Blades. I mean, that's just disturbing, is it not? Is it not? 1-1. But yeah. Very, very, very bizarre. Michael Chandler is built like a meatball. I rewatched Gane Lewis and Gane striking defense, and that fight is impressive. Dude, Gane's hard to hit. And he's got Chris kickboxing himself. I love how triggered the MMA community gets when Joey brings up Tom being 1-1 with Blades. Did you see my tweet from yesterday? I'm assuming you definitely did, right? I really hope Cyril Gane beats Tom Aspinall for holding up the division and being inactive. Joey, genuine question. What's the best way to deal with anger? I'm struggling with that. I don't know, man. Talk to somebody. I don't know. I'm not the one to be asking that one to. I don't really know. I don't really get angry unless I hear like illogical shit and then I just complain about it and go off about it and call people out for that dumb shit. Do you think if Pico wins, he goes past Mavsar? Do you think if Pico wins, he goes past Mavsar? Probably. Unfortunately, probably. Which, talk about an embarrassment that is. Like, what are we doing? Like, genuinely, what are we doing? Pico's getting Dana White privilege. That's a fact around here. No hitting bags teaches you to hit things when you're angry. Yeah, I don't think that would be the case. I don't think that would be the case. Hopefully Lerone wins. Lerone's better. It's just a matter of, does the short notice fight screw him over? What do people see in Aaron Pico? Wrestled in high school. Essentially wrestled in high school. Wrestled in college, whatever. So they hype him up. Because, man, he wrestled, man. He wrestled, brother. He's a wrestler, man. Give him a break, man. Dude, they always do it. They always do it. Plus, there's like the casuals that gotta hype it up. Basically, there's the casuals that gotta hype it up. Damn. I'm just trying to see something real quick. Dude, why are people so obsessed with Contender Series? Like it's some great shit. Anyway, I'm the real Bob Lazar. Okay. Shout out Joey. Shout out chat. Everyone like. What do you think about Hamzat saying he wants to fight again in October? Wouldn't shock me if he does. Get him on the Abu Dhabi card. Maybe they're planning that. Hopefully they give Strickland another undeserved title shot. What's the point of the Killer Gorilla Venom matchup? Just some name value to bolster the card. There's really no point in it. There's no real point. The fact that Volk's next fight hasn't been announced yet sounds like Mavsar's getting the next shot while being ranked number 1, by the way. I hope so. It doesn't sound. Okay. Yeah, they could be waiting to see if Pico gets a brutal KO, they're going to justify, and the media will go along with it. The media will go along with it. Why is the Ultimate Fighter still a series? I don't know. I quite frankly could not give you an answer to that one. I really couldn't. Aaron Pico wrestled at Penn State. Where did he actually wrestle at? Why does he get so much hype? Why does he get so much hype for no reason? I don't even know. I think didn't he wrestle in the Olympics or something at one point? Is that what happened? This man is... I'm watching a highlight of Dricus beating up Whitaker with a jab. Whitaker can easily be bullied, man. Man. Dricus is literally what I would look like fighting in the UFC. I'm telling you right now. I would just brutalize these dudes. Why couldn't you do that to Strickland, man? Whitaker just curled up into a ball and quit, man. Just curled up into a ball and quit. If they give him a title shot, it's going to make me want to be done with the sport. I know. Joey, yeah, we'll see Dean Thomas saying Pico should skip Mavsar because Mavsar doesn't have a cool nickname. Oh, I know. If DDP finishes Hamzat, where would you rank him all time at middleweight? I don't even know. He'd be up there for sure. I hope you don't shit on DDP after he loses to Hamzat. He's a pretty good guy. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. It's not about... I don't dislike DDP. But I'm going to have my fun. For show. I'm getting that for show. I'm getting that for show. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Only 10% are watching live streams. That's crazy. Pico's wrestling pedigree includes Philo World Championship and Junior Golden Glove boxing title. Made him slightly sought after prospect in MMA. Pico's one of the Dillashaw boys. What are the chances DDP goes 3 for 3 and makes Hamzat cry? 0% chance. I've seen MMA fans get dumb and dumber. Kamaru on his pod was shitting on Patty. If he got a title shot, he would be disrespectful to Merritt, but guarantee he's campaigning for Gaethje. He's campaigning for himself, too. Like, dude, you're a hypocrite. And he's been pretty respectful to Hamzat in the build-up, unlike Strickland, because he knows if he gets too crazy, man, he's going to embarrass himself. He really is. Everyone's going to act like after Hamzat beats DDP, it's a foregone conclusion. I'm telling you right now, everyone will act like that. I'm done. Hughes is saying he broke Nurmagomedov. That's crazy. Dude, Kamaru needs to pump the brakes. Kamaru is so annoying at this point. Off topic, but the worst video I ever watched in my life was TJ Dillashaw's a sociopath video. I'm sick of the MMA slop tubers trying to be armchair psychologists. Okay, fair enough. Never heard of it, but I'll tell you, I've been an armchair psychologist when it comes to Chandler. I have. Let me take a look. Damn. What the hell? What the... Damn. No notification. I said damn, and then I saw your thing. No bullshit, Joe. You helped me in hard times. Made me laugh when I needed it. I genuinely love you, bro. Thank you, man. I'm glad I could help you through hard times. I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad to have you as part of this community. Are you invested in TKO stock? I am not. I thought about buying some at one point just so I could say, look, I can complain. I'm a stockholder, but I never did. I didn't want to give them any money. Why? What happened? Did it go up today? I'm assuming it probably went up today. Let me look. Man, I'd be scared to invest in fucking Paramount. I'll tell you that much. Damn. How is it so high now? That's crazy. I remember it was like $20. But yeah, I guess it just went through the roof. It's at 155 right before the deal was announced. Now it's at 192. Paramount deal is so sketchy. It's very clear that there were some political powers at play there. That is a guaranteed fact. I'm not going to be glad. I'm going to be so glad not to have to pay $80 for a pay-per-view. I agree. If you're buying the pay-per-view this Saturday, I would just recommend to buy it now because I think they're going to have an issue with pay-per-views on Saturday. Let me make sure I've already done this myself. I believe I did. But let me take a look. Upcoming. Yeah, I already purchased it. You have access to stream this content. Oh, yeah. Man, I can't wait. I'm going to cancel ESPN Plus like a bad... I'm going to drop that shit like a bad habit. The second... You know what? Let me make sure I don't have like a yearly. I think I pay monthly because I have like the bundle. Let me see if it shows me here. Account... Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I got the Legacy bundle. Does anyone know what that means? Does anyone know what the Legacy bundle means? Let me log in. It says I can log in with Disney. Hold on. Let's see what I have. Billing history. So I pay $23 a month for the Legacy bundle. I guess, do I cancel that or is it good to have the Legacy bundle? What's the new bundle? What's the new bundle? Let's see what the new bundle is. Disney no ads, Hulu no ads. Ads will be served in select live and linear content. So what am I paying $23 for? Why am I paying $23? Current plan, Disney no ads, Hulu with ads, ESPN Plus with ads. Disney no ads, Hulu no ads, ESPN with ads. So why? I don't understand. Why is it 27? It's saying it's 27 for the same shit I already have. But why is it called Plus Bundle Premium? I don't get it. I guess I'll just switch to maybe $15.99 Disney Plus. We don't even really use it. We can cancel it, honestly, the whole fucking thing. Does anyone know what I should do? It's $23 to have no ads on Disney Plus with no ads. Yeah, I'm looking at all the options now. I don't know. I got to sort that shit. I guarantee I'm wasting money on all these streaming services. ESPN Total Ripoff. I'm subscribed. And you can't even find the old fights. You guys notice that? Does anyone... Let me look up Paramount Plus real quick. I think I have Paramount Plus. I've never even used it myself. But is it good? Let me see if it's good. I'm going to log in real quick. Yeah, I do have it. I do have it. Just logged in. I don't even have my own profile. So let me just click on my fiance's profile. Seems like it works pretty good. Movies. Oh, shit. The website's responsive. This is weird. Live TV. Why does it say location blocked on live TV? You can watch CBS News. No, pass on that. Let's click on sports. NFL. There's a game on right now. Watch now. Let's see what it looks like. Hopefully they go to 4K, man. Yeah, it loaded up pretty quickly. It looks like some dude's doing podcasts. I'm going to X out of it. My dad's the same as you. I'm subscribed to like 40 platforms and barely uses some of them. I have every single one. Joe, your boy's employed in servicing pools. You could call me a grown man. Do you have any experience or are you just learning right now? Are you going to can you come service my pool? You think you'll fly and service my pool when I get one? I want to get an in-ground pool one day. Joe, if you could interview one fighter, which fighter will it be? I'll say Khamzat Chimaev after he beats DDP. Only Netflix, Paramount Plus is the move. Now everything else I'm going to unsubscribe. Yeah. I saw my dad was subscribed to Tubi. I'm like, what the fuck? No one watches that shit? I hope I'm not subscribed to Tubi. I have all of them and I don't even use them. Let me look up HBO Max. How much am I paying for HBO Max? Let me just cancel that shit right now, matter of fact. I'm terrified. I think I paid for the yearly too. Subscription. Oh God, I'm paying $170 a year. Oh, I paid in May. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. Cancel my subscription. See offer. They offer me 30. They offered me 30 off back. I'll just cancel. Fuck it. Too expensive for what I'm getting. Submit. I still have access till May 25th, 2026. That's just too much, man. That really is too much. I wish I would have 170? Didn't it used to be 100? You can cancel it. You still get access till May 2026. But damn. ESPN lost me when they stopped breaking up pay-per-view cards into separate videos. What did they start doing? I don't remember. Don't you dare. How are you going to watch Game of Thrones? Well, I'll cancel it for now. If you're a person who loves watching shows, then getting Paramount is a good deal because they usually have good shows, but films, I like Peacock, HBO. The worst one is Amazon. I have Peacock as well. I literally don't watch any of them. My fiance does sometimes. I have Netflix. I have HBO. I have Peacock. I have Paramount. What else is there? I'm trying to think. I have Disney Plus. I have ESPN. What else is there? I'm trying to remember. $40 for Fire Stick, once off, and I watch all pay-per-views, TV shows, movies, whatever I want. Come to the dark side. I've heard of that, but it's just never been convenient for me. Yeah, I got Hulu with the Disney package, but I've never even made a Hulu account. What is Jelly Bean? I've never seen a good product come out of Amazon. Only good stuff is Boys, and I heard Invincible is good. The Boys was pretty good, man. Watch The Boys. A bunch of grown men sitting around their socks talking about rumors. That is facts, bro. That is facts. Dude, Jack loves to get a good quote, doesn't he? Bro was like, it better be on Paramount Plus. I ain't purchasing cable after canceling after 10 years. Shit, I got to return that cable box. I've had cable. You guys want to hear this? I'm really disgusted about this, but I'll tell you guys. I've had cable since like 2018. And my fiance's grandmother lived with us for like a year. And I got it for her, and I paid for it for her. And it was probably like, I mean, the entire package was like $250. I had everything. It had Stars, HBO, everything, even though I paid for HBO individually. And I never cancel it until like 2 weeks ago. And I literally don't watch it. When I say literally don't watch it, I mean literally never watch it. Maybe on and off, like I think in 2020 would be like the last time it was watched, because my uncle came and stayed with me. My elderly uncle came and stayed with me, and he was here for like a couple weeks, and he watched it. So I was paying like $200 extra. Like the internet's like $80 or whatever. I was paying like $200 extra, and I just canceled it 2 weeks ago. I just canceled it 2 weeks ago. You know how much money that is? Oh my God, that pains me badly. You know how much money I wasted on that? I fucked up. So I'm trying to get things in order now. I'm trying to keep an eye on stuff. I'm going to go through all my subscriptions. I'm going to figure it all out. Cable bundle was wild. Everyone was paying about $9 a month for ESPN, yet only 10% watched it. I know. That's true. That is very much true. I canceled mine last year. I had it for way too long as well. I'm so upset about that. You know how much money that is? Let's just say 4 years. Let's say it's more like 5. It's over 5 years. So 5 times 12. Oh God. Oh my God. It's $12,000. I'm gonna throw up. It's $12,000 that I wasted on cable. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. Oh my God. I'm so upset. I should have never done that. I'm going to throw up. Boys, I am going to throw up. That hurts bad. That hurts bad. Damn, that was painful to know that. I should have never done that math. I'm going to be sick about that. I'm going to be sick about that. Funny how South Park got in trouble with HBO for having their specials on Paramount Plus, so Paramount bought the entire show exclusive. They didn't want that to happen with UFC. Makes sense. Joe, my parents have streaming services, but they have cable. Had cable before I was born. To be honest, cable was saving us when we were younger, but useless now. Who watches regular cable anymore? I literally don't remember the last time I watched regular cable. I don't remember the last time I sat down and turned on regular cable. It'd be before I lived in this house. And even then, I don't remember. I really don't remember. Dana said cable will cease to exist in the next 2 years. Nah, cable's making a comeback, man. All the streaming services, people are bundling them together and selling them for one price. It's essentially no different than cable anymore. You guys do realize that, right? You guys do realize that, right? Damn, I really got scammed. I'm so upset. I'm actually so upset. I really am. Damn. Is DJ trans? Not that I know of. It's just streaming cable, basically. Yep, there's no more cable boxes. That's basically it. No more cable boxes. Which is wild. My work as TBS has a customer. They're laying off everyone. That's wild. All I know is pay-per-view ain't dead. We're on pay-per-view this Saturday. I'm fucking hyped for Saturday. Jack, what video did you just comment what video did you just recently comment a quote on? I remember seeing it. Got a decent amount of likes. What was it? I don't remember. Fill me in, buddy. Be a bunch of grown men talking about rumors. Let me take a look. The last time I sat down and watched cable was when I was watching SpongeBob like a kid. I haven't sat down. I don't remember like regularly turning on cable. I can't even physically remember. Like, not even kidding you. Damn, boys. Damn. You know what I wonder? Let me check something, man. My mic might be extra down. I just remembered I was on StreamYard a little bit. Sound. Damn, my audio did turn down significantly. I should have listened to you guys. My audio turned down significantly. It was when I went on StreamYard. It manually adjusts my audio. So I was on 60. It should have been on 80. Did it just turn up? It was in your Paramount Plus video, I think. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium. What's it called? YouTube Premium? Is it just called YouTube Premium? Yeah, I didn't realize. When you go on StreamYard, it automatically adjusts your shit. Damn. I should have thought of that. It just hit me. Yeah, it automatically adjusts my audio down. I told you, bum. Yeah, but you should have told me it was for this video was particularly low. Yeah, YouTube Premium was super clutch. I think YouTube Premium is the best value. Look at all the entertainment you get on YouTube Premium. There's so much good content. There's just a lot of shit content, too. Yeah, Dana White is greedy. He still wants to do pay-per-views. He's a greedy, bald fuck. And that's still my boy. That's facts. Dude said, that's still my boy. Still my boy. Me versus Conor at the White House. We had to finish the Ultimate Fighter 31. What's the 31? Some of the video, I'm like Michael Chandler looking at those news photos of Conor McGregor. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. They have YouTube TV as well. It's like live TV on YouTube, but it's expensive, like 85 to 111, 115 per month. Why is it so expensive? That's crazy. That's insane. Bro still wants to do pay-per-views, I know. So I'm still doing pay-per-views, man. I'm still doing pay-per-views. I have YouTube Premium. I hope my boy Michael Chandler starts uploading more to his channel. God. Imagine wanting to watch Chandler. Imagine wanting to watch Chandler dick ride the UFC on his YouTube channel. Bro came out the same day acting like pay-per-view ain't dead. Yeah, basically. Basically, that's what he does, man. He's terrified of the pay-per-view. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, man. You really can't. I think if he tries to go back to pay-per-view, I think everyone's going to shit on him. Joey, my girlfriend thinks you're cute. I bet she does. I am a dime piece, to be honest, okay? That is true. Where's the dog? He's sleeping in bed right now. I want to see Chandler break down the new Paramount deal. He's very informed. Do you remember when he was like saying shit before, acting like he knew behind the scenes info? Chandler was saying to Ariel he wants to fight potential in the first Paramount card next year, or he might wait until the White House card. I got to suffer through that interview soon. Chandler gives great life advice. Yeah, Chandler's a guy you should really look up to. For sure. For show. For show. For show. I want to see Chandler fight Fairs the M. Am I wrong for that? Or give me Yo Alvarez at welterweight. Can we watch Chandler, Yo Alvarez at welterweight? Joe with the fresh fade, you like it? Does it look all right? Does it look all right? Dude wants to fight a civilly liable rapist on him and his wife's anniversary. Dude, I really don't fuck with Chandler. I'm telling you guys, if I make a Chandler video, I might hit to upload it to Rumble instead. Because I really want to go after that motherfucker. I really want to go after that. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. He's so unlikable. He's such a little puss. Like, imagine being friends with him. Do you think he actually has any friends? Or do you think his friends are only dudes like, oh, Chandler's famous and he has money? Like, you think that's what they're saying? I was joking, but Chandler does have a Chandler, and he did post a breakdown of the Paramount deal, and he doesn't know anything. I guarantee it. I guarantee. I'll sit through that, too, if I do a video. Dude begged Aiden Ross to be on his stream. Dude is a fucking clown. I would 100% think he would blow Dana if he was asked. He would get down on his hands and knees and gobble up Dana's dick. And you can run and tell that, homeboy. And you can run and tell that, homeboy. I really do believe that. Chandler's going to kiss Conor and marry him on his wife's anniversary. Basically. Damn, I gotta stop doing these streams so late. I just realized it's already pretty late. I gotta try to get on earlier. I really do, and it's annoying that I don't. It's annoying that I don't. I'm just a clown. Let me see. I gotta put this on the time. Save the playlist. Weekly MMA live chats. Boom, 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 boom. Save the playlist. Weekly MMA live chat. There we go. Joey got me saying homosexual rigmarole nowadays. I mean, that's a good saying, man. It fits in a lot of places. It's 7:30 in Vegas. Chandler's a true alpha. Imagine looking up to Chandler. Imagine looking up to Chandler, man. That shit might be the most humiliating thing ever. Imagine you're like, yeah, man, Chandler's a really good role model. Honestly, felt bad for Chandler's son after the Patty fight. He brought him to the fight, didn't he? Book Moicano, Chandler loser gets a check from the UFC. Why are people not calling for Chandler's retirement? Should people not be calling for Chandler's retirement right now? Am I wrong? Should people not be calling for Chandler's retirement? Think about how much damage he's taken in the last 2 fights. Added to UFC 319 on 3 days' notice, he just fought on Contender Series. Yeah, it's to drum up some extra media attention. Dana's so quirky, man. He's such a quirky little boy, man. He's throwing a Dana White's Contender Series winner on the card because he asked to be on it. Is there anyone that actually likes Chandler in this person? Imagine waking up one day and having Chandler's personality. Oh my god, dude! Me and my buddy, we used to meet up at the park, right, and play football back in the day. And there was this dude that we like somewhat knew, and this dude was just an ugly motherfucker, right? The ugliest motherfucker I had ever seen in my entire life. But he was also really annoying as well. And one day, me and my buddy were like, man, could you imagine waking up one day and looking like him? And I don't remember which one of us said it. But one of us said, man, could you imagine waking up and having his personality? That would be even worse, man. That would be even fucking worse. I couldn't imagine having Chandler's personality. It'd be one thing to be 4'6", but man, having that type of work snitch personality. Whew. Me and my buddy were also playing touch butt. Yeah, we were playing touch butt at the park. We actually talk about that all the time. There used to be this dude who used to play. And he was like 20 years old. This is when we were like 15. We were like 15, maybe 16. This dude was like 20, 22. And like he thought he was like badass playing with a bunch of kids. So me and my buddies used to just fucking rock him every chance we got, right? Because he thought he was a hard ass, man. But he was like 20 playing with like fucking little kids. Like, what the fuck? And I remember I used to always talk shit to him too. Right, he would try to hit me hard. I'll be, hey man, why don't you go pick on someone your own size, your own age, like my father? I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? You're like fucking 30 playing with a bunch of fucking kids. Go get a fucking life, you loser. He used to wear the oldest fucking jerseys and show up to play. And I used to be like, oh shit, I forgot what his name was. But I used to be like, oh shit, dude came out in his hand-me-downs. I used to pack on this motherfucker so I like, oh shit, he came out in his hand-me-downs today. I'm like, dude came out in his fucking hand-me-downs. I don't know why that shit is so funny to me. Hand-me-downs. Dude's rocking out at the park with his hand-me-downs. DJ playing touch butt in with Death Sentence. Dude, DJ's a fucking clown. Fuck DJ. Chandler's that guy at work that times you how long you're in the bathroom at work and writes it down on paper. For sure. For sure. There's work snitches, man. There's people ratting you out if you show up late. You get there, you leave a little bit early. There's work snitches out there for sure. It's actually quite sad. So, it's actually quite sad. Lloyd. Hey, Joey, you should have that bum Chandler come on your stream. I have a few things I would like to say. He's on his way to having Tony Ferguson record. I'd love to have Chandler on the stream, man. I would love to have Chandler. I don't think he would, man. I really don't think he would. You guys think he would? You guys tell him to come on. I'd love to have him on. I would love to have him on, but I don't think he's going to, man. I don't think he would dare step to these fucking waters, man. I don't think he would dare step to these waters, buddy. I don't think he would. Thank you for the $20 donation, Lloyd, man. A long time no see. Yeah, Chandler. I hope Chandler gets cut in the next 2 fights. I'd like to see him fight Fair ZM next. I swear they better not give him a layup. One of the funniest things about this channel is the pure hatred Joey has for Chandler. I mean, is he not a bitch? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Is he not the biggest bitch in the organization? He's worse than Colby. So, I'd respect Chandler if he did come on. It'd be a little bit awkward. He'd probably leave. He'd probably dip out, man. I'm like, dude, why? I would try to be respectful as possible. But, like, if I heard some dumb shit, I'm going to have to just say it. Imagine he gets knocked out by Bob Green. If we were in prison, Chandler would be holding my pockets. Damn, that's a wild thing to say, Jack. Do you even know what that means, Jack? Are you familiar with what that means? How are you familiar with that term, Jack? Joey, jokes aside, would you fight Chandler in like street beefs? I would fight Chandler at the White House. I promise you that. Give me an open weight fight against Chandler. I would swear on my life, I would maul that little bitch. How could you have him on after all the shit you said about him? Look, I got more clout than Chandler at this point. Everyone hates Chandler, so it'd be interesting. It'd be entertaining. I mean, I don't understand. You can't take a little criticism? You can't take a little criticism? Shout out to Lloyd for the $20, man. It was getting extra bummy around here before Lloyd jumped in, man. No Dono wars tonight. Hour and a half for you boys. Chandler, deep down, respects your intellect in the moments because you were dismissing you as a hater. And I was right. And I was fucking right, man. I should have messaged him back initially and said, look, if the fight does, congratulations. If the fight doesn't happen, you have to come on stream. I can't imagine if I had a Michael Chandler interview video drop. I can't imagine how fast you guys would click that bitch. Imagine I had a 30-minute interview with Chandler. Let me go message him right now. I'll message him right now. Let's see what's the last messages I sent him. He's not going to, man. I'm telling you, he's not going to. Dude really tweeted out, are all you scummy illegal streamers going to pony up and pay for the Paramount subscription? Oh my God, dude, you're such a bitch. You are the biggest bitch I have ever seen. I mean, how can you be that fucking much of a puss? Michael Chandler. Let's see. My last message to him was June of last year. I said, sorry to hear about the passing of your UFC 303 bout with McGregor. You had a good run, kid. Keep your head up. Please, Mike, if you don't get a guaranteed date soon, just move on. It wouldn't shock me if McGregor plans on using his sunset clause to leave the UFC and go box in Saudi and is just stringing you along in the meantime. I'm sorry you lost the fight at 303. Please pop on a Creed playlist. I highly recommend One Last Breath. See you at the top. Dude's pathetic, man. Damn, it's been over a year since I messaged him. That's crazy. Joe, you should do an instant reaction to the Chandler video where you play it and pause it midstream. Your reaction, go. I really can't, man. I really can't. I can't. I'm going to have to do a video on it already. I can't watch it extra. I really just can't. He never responded to that last message. He messaged me initially and said that I was he made the right decision for his thing. Damn, apparently some crazy storms I just saw. Any vid dropping after this? There should be, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get to bed. I need to get some sleep. I'm going to try to drop 2 videos tomorrow, but at least one. I at least got to do my prediction for the main event, solely main event. That's easy to do. I already know what I'm saying. Are you still waiting for Chandler at the top? I've been here. Haven't seen him yet. Tell Chandler he has to pay you to be on your stream. That's the one condition. Yeah, he has to pay me $500. Thanks for hopping in earlier, Joey. I don't ever mind hopping in. I don't ever mind getting in a little bit. Give a couple thrusts. So, thanks for having me. Damn. Dana saying fighter pay will go up. Fighter pay will go up. This is a mega deal. You know Chandler must be heated for that Dustin is becoming a commentator. Probably. Chris Duncan should be the next to fight Chandler. I want it to be fair as the M. I think it should be fair as the M, man. Who would you guys pick? Who would you guys pick in Fair ZM versus Michael Chandler? I'm curious. I'm very, very, very curious. Is anyone taking Chandler? I don't think anyone's going to. DDP got KO at 459 in the 5th round. Never going to happen in a million years. I'd pick McKinney to beat Chandler. Chandler doesn't land a punch on ZM. Who would you pick, Moicano or Chandler? I'd probably pick Moicano. The fighter pay will go up 250 in a funnel cake. I think I might have said that. Dana White emote. Shout out 10-7. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was random as hell. I just happened to see you were live and said, hey, let me send a quick message. Let me send a quick message to this bum. Nah, let me stop. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was cool, man. I would never pick Jefferson County Javelins. The real question is who can Chandler even beat in the lightweight division? Matt Frivola. I'd take Matt Frivola over Chandler. Anybody else? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Said he's been following you forever. Who is he, like, in general? Is he just some random? Or, like, is he... I don't know if he had a channel or not. I didn't want to ask directly. I felt like kind of a dick. But that's awesome, dude. He's huge on IG. Damn, I didn't know that. He's not on YouTube because there's a dude who has a YouTube name named that. Yeah, I've never seen it. But I don't really pay attention to IG. I really need to get better at posting. On IG in general. Oh, I see you post a lot of like meme shit. I've never even seen it. That's crazy. This content is weird but funny. Good stream earlier. Even better, you own this bum. Bitsy, you're such a bitch, dude. Robin, thank you for the one. Robin, I was just about to mark you absent, bro. I was just about to mark you absent. Matter of fact, I'm going to anyway. MMA Guru is glazing DDP and disrespecting Hamzat. What do you want? What do you want me to do? Call the police on him? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to call the cops on him? Thank you for the 199. Look, if that is true, which I'm not saying that it is true, but it might be true. If that is true, it's going to look really dumb come Saturday night. Going to look really dumb come Saturday night. You know? There's a lot of Hamzat haters out there, man. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot of Hamzat haters. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. We'll find out Saturday night, man. We'll find out Saturday night. Can't wait to find out Saturday night. It's going to be real damn fun. Thank you for the 199, bro. I can see Chandler beating Glass Jolson. Nah. Were you watching Contender Series? No. I just don't care about Contender Series, man. There's too much fights as it is already. Did an interview with DDP, and DDP said he's planning to go up to light heavyweight, but he doesn't anymore. Dude, DDP's smart enough to know what Ankalaev would do to him, man. Ankalaev could literally... Ankalaev could literally blank DDP, and there's nothing he could do about it. Nothing he could do about it. Robin, thank you for the 199. You don't want to mark me absent? I would Ilya KO. You wouldn't step to these waters, man. You wouldn't. Jimmy the Drunk, thank you for the 499. Early lean, Renat Fakhradinov or Andreas Gustafsson. Andreas Gustafsson just looks like a motherfucker, man, with his cardio, but I'm going Renat. I think Renat's more skilled. I could see him fading. We've seen it in the past, but I'm going to go Renat. I'm actually kind of high on Renat. Not like crazy high. I think Gustafsson is just relying too much on his cardio and toughness. Thank you for the 499, Mr. Jimmy the Drunk. Appreciate you supporting independent MMA media. Ank would brutalize DDP. DDP has no chance. I don't think anyone would even want to see that fight, to be honest. I don't think anyone would even want to see that. Do you? Why does Hamzat dislike Bilal? I don't know that he does. That's one of the fights I'm most looking forward to. What card is that on? Is that on 321? Because it's not this Saturday. It's on 321, I'm assuming. Oh, man. You got your suit picked out for Saturday? I ought to. Should I wear a suit if Hamzat runs through DDP? I don't even know what I'm going to say on Saturday after it happens. Hamzat runs through DDP. Like, what am I even supposed to say? You guys tell me. What about Alex Pereira versus DDP at 205? Who wins? Probably Pereira at 205 chins him. It's crazy at one point that should have happened at middleweight, I guess. Really? Hashem, thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. If you could change one MMA rule, what would it be? If I could change one... Immediate point deduction for fence grabs. Or really bad groin shots. Basically, if you commit an egregious foul, immediate point deduction. I don't care if it was accidental. I don't care what the rationale was. I want people to be more careful about cheating. You know what I mean? If it's like clearly inadvertent and like it was impossible to avoid, okay, let's review it and then say, okay, we're going to give him a grace on that one. But next one, immediate point deduction regardless of rationale. Joey's mustache has been glued on for the last week. He's seen the future. Hamzat 15. So imagine I just shave my mustache off. Hey, I might, maybe I'll put a razor on my desk. I'll put a razor on my desk. And if shit gets a little bit froggy, if shit gets a little wild and crazy, I'll have it there. I'll have it there in the off chance I want to just chop this motherfucker off. I'll chop it off. Damn. What the fuck? What the hell? Has anyone in chat watched End of Watch? I watched the other day for the first time. It might be my new favorite movie. Just shave it for a big dono. I don't know about all that. Wait, how long does a stash to grow? I have no fucking clue. If I shave this bitch off, I have no idea how long it'll take to grow back. I have no idea. I'm not saying I will or won't, man. I'm not committing to anything. I'll put a shaver on my desk for Saturday just for the hell of it. Maybe if I get fired up. Maybe if I get fired up, I might just say fuck it. But I don't know. If DDP can keep it standing in the first round, do you see Hamzat's cardio holding up in the subsequent rounds? Yes, Benji, I do. Do you know anything about Basinger? I know that he was on Dana White's Contender Series. Let's get Big Homie to 100. I know, like the stream, boys. Like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're about 400 away from 40,000, so we should hit it maybe by Saturday. Go back and watch Hamzat versus Burns. If you think Burns was being competitive, the first round Hamzat was taking out Burns and letting him up to invite a striking battle and was being reckless and being cocky. Oh, I already know that, bro. Dude was rocking him with jabs. Got a little bit carried away and got into a war. Yeah, DDP via sub. If DDP gets around one sub, will you shave your beard? No. That'd be insane. That would never happen in a million years. I think I'm about to hit the old proverbial dusty trail, boys. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed, boys. It's been real. It's been real around here. It's been real. Look at these mittens. Yeah, my audio was wrong for a while, and nobody even told me. Excuse me. Excuse me around here. But hey, guys, I'll be live probably tomorrow as well as Friday, hopefully. And I'll definitely be live Saturday for the fights. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor, guys. If you haven't yet, let me link this in chat. I would really appreciate it if you guys would go check out my full card predictions if you haven't yet. I appreciate the support. Here's the full card prediction video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, comment on it, like it. Even if you don't already watch it, maybe you don't feel like watching it again, just let it play through. Even turn the volume down on it. Watch time is the most, important factor of any video. So I would appreciate it, guys. I linked it in chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to hit that old dusty trail. Good night. Good night. Good night. Like the stream on your way out. Subscribe to the channel on your way out. Good night.